Bernie, you want to hit the intro?
Hey everybody, this is Fernando from the Rollback Podcast, and I am joined with Eddie to review a movie I'm surprised that I actually liked. I thought it was gonna suck, to be honest.
It's James Gunn. Why would you think it would suck?
I wasn't a big fan of the Suicide Squad, the remake that he did. It was okay, don't get me wrong. I just didn't like the villain. Harley Quinn was kind of, I don't get why she was in that movie.
It's it's for the fans, Bernie.
Yes, I know. But like watching it, I was like, you probably could have done this without Harley Quinn. But I was like, whatever. And then they kill Rick Flag, and I'm like, that's stupid, but whatever.
I mean, and to be fair, from now on, I'm always gonna think like, okay, only Harley is safe, like going forward in those movies.
Pretty much.
And even then, you never know. Like they could kill her off.
Is she even confirmed to
Yes.
to she's coming back?
Yes. So as I understand it with James Gunn, anything that he has touched, so Suicide Squad and Peacemaker is canon.
You're
Giggity.
saying
And
he touched Harley Quinn?
you know what? There's too many jokes for me to say, and I respect Margot Robbie, so I'm not gonna say anything. What I am gonna say is anything that James Gunn has touched professionally, god damn it, it shut the fuck up. Is technically part of the DCU, and if they reference it directly. So
Is
like if
that
they
horror? Is that
directly
horrible movie, the Birds of Prey, a part of the new DCU?
if they reference it, maybe.
God, I hope not.
I liked it. I know you didn't, but I liked it.
I tried so hard to like it,
It's okay,
and
friend.
the whole time I was like, this is a hunk of shit.
It's okay, Franny. It's okay. You don't have to like everything. We can disagree on things.
The whole time I was watching, I was like, they literally put Harley Quinn in this movie just so people would come and watch it.
Yes, she was the draw.
And then the shoplifter, the Asian chick, I was like, what is this person's purpose in this whole movie?
Honestly, Cassandra Cain is a cool character in the comics. I don't know why they named her Cassandra Cain. Just give her a new name.
It's like, no, we have to give her a name from the comics. No, you
Got the
don't.
silent assassin.
You don't have to.
Oh man. But so this is very technically the first film of the rebooted DCU of which they already confirmed. Oh, Blue Beetle is a part of this universe as well as there was another one. There was Blue Beetle and there's
Suicide
something
Squad?
else. Huh?
Suicide Squad?
No, Blue Beetle, and there was another property that they already confirmed was technically a part of this universe.
Peacemaker?
Yeah, well, Peacemaker, obviously, yes. Fuck, I can't remember. There was another one. Anyway, going forward, this is technically the relaunch of the DCU, even though technically we're going to be dragging some old characters forward. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so first steps, this is essentially like a rebooted Iron Man for us, which that's a whole other list of problems we're going to talk about later. Um, but yeah, so what did you think going into this? What were your expectations first?
My expectations were this is probably not gonna be great. Like in all
Why not?
honesty, I think it's because it's hard. Because when you reboot a character that's already been like brought into the big screen and people love Cavill, like it's kind of like an impossible task to
Mhm.
bring him back. It'd be like if we rebooted Iron Man today. Like people would be pissed.
You know they're going to, right?
I know eventually, yeah.
No,
Uh,
Kevin Feige confirmed this past weekend on Variety
Yeah,
that
that's
after
eventually.
Secret Wars,
It eventually. That's what eventually means.
but we're on the singular timeline. Why not just use this fucking I don't know. Going back. So yes, they're rebooting.
Like it's tough. It's because it's an uphill battle. And that's even if you win. Like even right now on the internet, it's like a 50-50 split. 50% love the movie, 50% hate the movie. For some reason, Zack Snyder fans are a thing now because where were they when when Batman vs Superman came out and everyone was shitting all over it. Even I liked it, Even though I thought the whole Martha thing was kind of stupid. I understand what they were trying to go for, but again, it's kind of stupid. But even then, that didn't derail me from liking the movie. Like,
No, I
it's
mean,
so
I would argue
weird to
that.
me that all
I-
these Zack Snyder fans are coming out of the woodwork to be like, this movie sucks.
I would say it's not all the Zack Snyder fans. I would say it's the vocal
A high
minority.
percentage.
It's the vocal minority, but you even said this. The loudest voices are typically the smallest voices are typically the loudest.
Yeah.
Um, no, I honestly, you can look at it like this though. It's technically the first Superman movie in 13 years, technically.
Why?
Uh,
Because Man of Steel was called Man of Steel, not Superman.
no, include Man of Steel came out in 2013, so it's been
Oh, it
12
did.
years.
It's been 12 years. God damn.
Right? You feel old?
Yeah.
Dude, we were out of college when Man of Steel came out.
Yeah.
Fuck. The bags. I have a son. You have a house.
Yeah.
God. Anyway, um, so yeah, it's technically been that long since the last time we had a standalone Superman film. This one coming off the back of Dwayne The Rock Johnson's failed attempt at a coup in the DCEU. And really, as much as I like the DCEU, again, I'll admit I was a fan. I like anything that they put out because I'm a big DC guy. Acknowledged, okay, it was the
You're in an
mission.
abusive relationship. That's what you're in.
Essentially, but she had a good night apparently because look at this film. Uh,
Well, you were in an abusive relationship with the DCEU.
I was
You
no,
kind of
what
like everything they put out, even though towards the end they put out some pretty fucking bad stinkers.
I
Like they ruined Shazam for me. I was like, I loved the first Shazam.
I
That
agree.
second one was a hunk of shit.
I get what they're going for. I just think that they failed. I
Aquaman 2, loved Aquaman 1.
agreed.
The
I think
second one was a hunk of shit.
I think the problem was like they knew like, well, this is the end. Why are we gonna try? Like we know
Oh,
we're not gonna
man,
continue.
that pissed me off because I was like, oh man, I really love the first ones of these ones, and
Yeah.
then they just really just gave me the finger.
You know, I really think that The Flash could have worked if it had been the last movie that they released before the reset. And if they had just hit the fucking reset button with the end of that movie, because they had the money, they had the actors, just have the Flash hit the reset button and
I
then,
think it was also they didn't want to deal with Ezra Miller.
dude, pay him what he wants, film the extra 2 minutes of footage to hit the reset button, and then done. Then we
No, but like I don't think they wanted Ezra Miller to continue being Flash.
don't, no. But I'm saying in the Flash film,
Oh, yeah.
like I'm pretty sure he would have been contractually obligated to come back for a week of reshoots.
Did James Gunn have say in the Flash movie?
He a little bit. The problem is that it was mostly, I think, in post. It was either really late in filming or post by the time it was announced that hey, like it's my game now. Like it,
Whoever's idea was it to put Clooney as Batman?
from what I understand,
Go
it was James Gunn. I think he did it as a joke.
go fuck yourself.
And see, here's the thing. That made me go, fucking hell, what are you doing? And I get it. I get it. He's like, I need people to know that this doesn't matter, so I'm gonna make a joke that doesn't matter. But again, he could have used the Flash to hit the reset.
So you're saying my hard-earned money that I spent on this goddamn movie ticket doesn't matter?
Nah, it doesn't. It didn't. It didn't. I thought the Flash was gonna break 1 billion for sure. It had two Batman. Like, are you fucking kidding
No,
me?
I knew it wasn't gonna break 1 billion.
I was sure of it because it had two Batman. Because it brought back
Before we watched it, I was like, it's gonna make good money. But then when we watched it, I was like, ooh,
well,
it's
okay,
not gonna make
so
good money.
we need to
And
talk
I
about
tried to like it. Like I was like, oh, Keaton's in this. All right, I like Keaton in this. The new Supergirl, she's not too bad.
I you know I, I remember when we went to go watch it, it was at the local AMC, and it was the only time in the past, I think, 5 years since pre-pandemic time where they used both sides of the kiosk.
Are
You
we
remember that?
recording? Oh yeah, we are recording.
Yeah. Are we? We better be.
Yeah, yeah, we are. It's in the corner.
Gotcha.
I was like, just making sure because I was like, I don't remember it saying you are being recorded.
Fair. But yeah, that was the last time the AMC had both sides of the kiosk being used. You remember that?
Yeah.
Last time, only time. Like that's why I'm like,
Well,
okay,
I hate to break it to you, they do use both sides every
I,
once in a while. It
I
wasn't just
believe you, but that's the last time I remember.
oh yeah.
But okay, so we're
They're
talking.
only doing this for my movie.
Um, oh God. But no, okay, so
Let's talk about this bright
let's talk
shining
about
light.
this one, right? We're on a time crunch, so let's talk about this one. So, um, I guess first things first, we went into it. I went into it like as blind as I could be. I didn't know spoilers. I didn't look anything up. I only saw the first two trailers, and that was it.
Hmm.
Um, it opens with like 300 years ago, they were metahumans. 3 decades ago, this dude lands. 3 years ago, he reveals himself to the world. 3 weeks ago, he stopped a war. 3 days ago, something happened, and then 3 minutes ago, he lost the fight for the first time. And our opening shot is Superman beat to shit, and automatically we know that this Superman can be beaten.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of that? Like, to me, that was a smart choice. What do you think?
Did I mind the title card where it's like just giving you a breakdown of what's happened so far? No, because we all know the story of Superman. We know he's a fucking alien. He came from a ship, blah blah blah. I don't need to see it told again. It's like the whole death of Batman's parents. We get it. They died. He becomes a psychotic superhero. Whoop-de-doo. But I mean, I liked it, and I like that it starts off in that moment where he's getting his ass kicked because that's the biggest gripe about Superman is that he doesn't get his ass kicked. So that's why there's only ever been one, or not only one, but there was only really one Superman game that came out on the 64 where people got bored of it because he was just so overpowered you couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like it was boring. But that's the whole thing about Superman is that he's too strong that it gets boring after a while.
Well, yeah, so they nerfed him, and I think that's a good thing, honestly. That shows you the stakes. Like one, he can be beaten with enough effort. He lost the fight. Technically, I guess it was to himself, but like,
Yeah, that's where it makes sense. Also because it's like he didn't just get beat by fucking Captain Boomerang. He got beat by himself, who is a clone. But I mean, yeah,
well, also though they tried to exploit a weakness. I'm gonna jump around for a sec, but remember later on in the film when they're like, if so you can suffocate him, like go into his lungs, he'll suffocate in minutes.
yeah,
This Superman is not invulnerable. He can be beaten.
yeah,
He needs the sun. Also, like he has to use his brains or other powers. It's not just about laser vision and strength. We see him use his super breath at one time to save himself and three others, but we'll get there. Um,
yeah.
I like that. What did you think of the parents, like his whole setup of his family and his parents from Krypton and his Earth parents? And what did you think of all that?
I was like, why the fuck is Bradley Cooper in this?
That threw me off too. I was like,
And Lady Gaga. I'm like,
wait, what do you
really?
mean, Lady Gaga?
The the mom was Lady Gaga.
Are you shitting me?
No,
Bull. Hold on.
no, it was Lady Gaga. The mom is Lady Gaga.
Nope, no, she's
Darian
not.
just told me. I didn't
I
know, but it makes sense now that you look back at it. She does look like a rat.
uh Fernie.
You look at her and you don't tell me like she looks like one of the fucking people from Witches.
No, you were wrong. It's Angelina Sifrian. I can't pronounce her name.
Oh, you're wrong, Darian.
God, don't yell at her. Um,
But yeah, Bradley Cooper. I was like, why the fuck is he in this? But I was like, I guess. Um, I like that. I mean, I liked his home, like his human parents,
mhm.
because it's not Costner.
They
Because I
felt
mean, you see Costner, you're like, oh, dude, that's Kevin Costner, big actor, blah blah blah. Like his parents are like, they look normal. They just look like normal farmers.
also real quick, I want to say this. Fuck you, Ben Shapiro. Fuck you. Did you hear what he said about them?
No,
He called his parents ugly. He was like, I don't know, the actors that they got to portray his parents
he's
were
wanting
ugly
to
as hell.
talk.
Huh? Yeah, I know. I know. And the actress that plays his mom tweeted out, I could respond to this with hate, but I'm just gonna express some kindness. Like, thank you for everyone for the support that you've all been sending me. So just from all of us collectively at the internet, fuck you, Ben Shapiro.
I'm not a fan. He's kind of Ben Shapiro. He's a internet personality.
Anyway, I like his parents. I like how they twisted the message as far as like his parents apparently like because we see early on that he gets his message from his parents to, be of service to the planet Earth, help people and
Hmm.
whatnot. But then we get the whole message, and they never prove that it was faked. So we can only assume it's real, that they actually
Yeah,
told him to rule the planet.
yeah.
And com that's the lie the hero believes, right? Completely twisting the narrative on its fucking head from the beginning. This is not Man of Steel.
There's a fan theory that number four, the robot,
Yeah.
garbled the message himself so that he wouldn't hear the rest of it.
If that's true, that's amazing. I would love that to find that out.
Mm.
Um, that's cool. I would like that.
But
They,
I didn't mind the plot twist with the parents. It's because I mean with Superman you do have to include these plot twists because we've seen Superman, we know Superman, we have so much like shit of Superman from live action movies, which I know people hold the Christopher Reeves films like really high up there.
boring.
They fucking suck.
Wait a second. Hold on. Define
It
suck.
compared to today's time. Like you really have to sit down and watch and be like, this is a good film. But like if you it's just that our attention spans are so
We're
warped
bad.
that we can't really watch those anymore, especially like once we have like all this other stuff. I'm just not a big fan of the Christopher Reeve ones. I understand that he was a big part of Superman. He looks like Superman, but I'm just not a huge fan. One thing I did find funny before I forget, 'cause did you ever watch the video of Kevin Smith reviewing Superman Returns on stage?
No.
Oh, it's
Yes, some of
hilarious.
it. Yes, wait, no, some of it, some of it.
He's like
When
one of
did
my
when
favorite
did you rate
lines.
me?
Huh?
When did you rate me?
Oh yeah. When did you rape me, Superman? Because I don't remember having sex with you and having this kid.
Oh
But
God.
not that. It's because he makes a criticism of Lex Luthor. Like this
Uh-huh.
guy's a fucking billionaire genius, and his whole deal is a real estate scam.
Twice.
And then even in this one, he's trying
Dude,
to fucking get a country. I'm like, fucking real estate? Seriously?
dude, I liked it. Okay, one, it's very comic booky, but two, it's very on point. I love that. To me, that was a throwback.
I just
Luth-
thought it was funny because I just thought of
Luthorian.
that, where Kevin Smith is like just making fun of how Lex Luthor's like this brilliant genius and billionaire, and he's like land,
I mean, traditionally, land is how you get
get
more
rich. Yes,
wealth.
I know, but I just thought that was funny.
But okay, so let you mentioned Luthor. Let's jump into Lex Luthor for a minute here.
I
How
liked him.
how did you like Nicholas Holt's S-tiered hater of Lex Luthor?
I liked it. I liked his Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is supposed to hate Superman.
He's petty, man. He's fucking petty.
I did think it was funny how James Gunn took a shot at all the internet trolls.
Dude, yes, yes.
I was like, oh, that's gonna piss some people off, but that's hilarious. That's what
I
you get.
mean, as you can tell, it has pissed people off
Yeah.
online. Okay, I won't be surprised if the our Superman video comes out and we're gonna get some shit for it. Anyway, um, but okay, so we have that down, and then we also have Lex, an S tier hater. Um, okay, let's jump into it. You got to admit, there were a lot of shots being taken at Elon Musk and Trump in this whole film. That's not a conspiracy. It's fact. They were. Like, come on. I want to build my own country where we can have a tech revolution. And unfortunately, like you think, oh, no one's ever going to go with this. Lex has an entire team of relatively intelligent people that are running this thing to try and kill Superman, and it's not even being leaked out to the press.
Hmm.
Come on, tell me that's not meta commentary. On some level, it's like, no, no, some people are trash, unfortunately.
Tito, you might not believe me, but I honestly never really even like the whole time watching it, I was like, this is a parallel to Trump and Elon. Like, in all honesty, I was just
I
watch
don't know how you didn't, man.
I because I don't go. It's because I'm not going into a movie to deal with politics or to deal with the shit that I'm seeing online. I already deal with that shit on a 24/7 basis because we see it every day on our phones. Like I just went into that movie to go watch a Superman movie.
that's fair, and you can take that, and that's not a problem for any. But I would argue this film had a lot of commentary on a lot of things. Like
Oh,
again.
I'm sure it did, but I wasn't. I guess because I wasn't looking for it or I wasn't paying attention to it. Like
Mhm.
I was just going in to watch a comic book movie. Like
Yeah.
that's what I saw. And the thing about comic books is that yes, they do draw parallels to the real world. Like it happens. Like if it didn't happen today, it happened back then. The only reason that people get so upset about it now is because we have access to the internet where you literally get news in a fraction of a second.
Mhm. They so like Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, which is a shit film. Let's be clear about that.
Mhm.
Like that's Christopher Reeves trying to talk about like the nuclear arms race and how bad that is for the world, right?
Yeah.
Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom was trying to have an environmental message. Like this one, it did have a message. And there was a lot of that all around. I do think it was hilarious how immediately they were like, "Why are you talking about Israel in this?" And everyone was said they never mentioned Israel. So why do you assume they were making Israel the bad guys?
Mm.
Is there something you want to mention? I don't know, just things like that. I did appreciate this film for taking some strong stances. Like for one, it does essentially boil down to, and I know you don't like politics and comics, but the fact is that it is in it. Um, you know, one breaking the cycle. Like Clark's parents told him, "Hey, conquer Earth." No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to help people. I'm not gonna fucking be a ruler.
Mhm.
Breaking the cycle. I say this. Not everyone's parents are good people. We love our parents, but
Mhm.
some parents are more flawed than others. Um, so to decide, hey, I'm not gonna be like you guys, I'm gonna try to be better, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. To me at least. That's one message. Trying to help people, kindness. Billionaires are fucking evil 99% of the goddamn time. Like things
Mhm.
like this matter. Public perception matters. Truth matters. What do you think of Lois Lane in this film?
I thought she was okay. She was
I,
fine.
I like how they don't portray their romance as perfect. I like that they fight. I like that they have a difference of opinions. And that she
Yeah.
challenges him.
Yeah, like I thought she was fine. Like uh you can't really compare her to Amy Adams because Amy Adams she didn't
Report.
really do much in the first one. And the second one, well, I mean the second one it was mostly Batman versus Superman.
What's called? I like how they actually had her do some fucking reporting though. Like she actually
Yeah.
does do some investigation. She does and again, she questions them. How many people do you know would call out Superman? But she does, and she says like, I would question my efforts, like if I'm going to be perceived as a global superpower. And he just breaks down and just says it's very simple. People were gonna die if I didn't
Yeah.
help and step in. Like someone said, it's very interesting that Superman may have unironically saved an entire generation of men. Like the masculine urge to be kind and help people or to try and do better and not be such a dick. I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, I don't think it's bad. Um but again, I think it's just people if they want to see the message, they'll see it. If they're not looking for the message, they won't find it. Like me. Like I understand like the whole deal about well at least one of the main plot points is that Superman is an immigrant. He got here illegally, but he's doing good. I understand that. And it's true. But Yeah, I mean, I just had a good time with this film.
Hmm. Um, what did you think of the whole like Justice Gang bit? And we had Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and
I
Hawk.
didn't think I was gonna like Guy Gardner. I really didn't, but he was actually pretty good.
He was, how would you describe him? Because the thing is, he had confidence. It's not like he was like, oh no, my hair. Like he was kind of a loud, cocky douche.
Yeah, yeah, and I thought he was hilarious. Um, I love the part where he's talking to Lois Lane, and he explains how Superman's glasses work.
Yeah. Oh, the hypno glasses?
Yeah,
You know, I'm glad they finally said it out loud. I was like, how are they gonna do this?
and then she's just like, "Why do you trust everybody?"
Oh,
Because
that's right. He's like,
because
so you know he's
he's like,
Clark
you know who Superman is, right? And he just says Clark Kent,
Kent.
and
But
she's
that
like, why are you trusting everybody?
But that makes sense. So that's who Clark, of course, he's a boy. This version of Superman is the most Boy Scout. Like
Mm-hmm.
he is. Of course he would trust some like, oh, Guy Gardner, you're a Green Lantern. Okay, I'll just say my real name. Like it's cool. Like I like that though, man. Because Henry Cavill's Superman, as strong as he was, trying to do the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't feel like a real dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's a comic book movie, but this version of Superman feels very realistic to our world. Of course, it'd be a dipshit that's like, oh yeah, I'll just tell you who my real name. It's fine. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah.
I trust you. But I don't know. I like that.
No, I get it. And then, well, I mean, I don't know. It's because like there's each point, because like the Superman that we get in like the Justice League movies and the animated movies, I would say he's more like Henry Cavill.
Mhm.
Like he's not really like down to earth, or he's not really portrayed as down to earth.
Yeah.
He's very naive. But I don't mind this version of Superman that is not a complete douche, that is very simple and is just like people are in trouble. I needed to help them, even though like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have because you're stepping on other countries' toes, and it doesn't matter if you are this super person. Like that's where you get in trouble because yeah, you might be a super person. Yeah, you might feel like it's your duty to save these people, but then you're also stepping on other people's toes, and that's where it gets iffy.
Yeah. Um, I really enjoyed like the back and forth because that is again that would be a geopolitical question. Is he within bounds to help countries that one didn't ask for help, but two, what happens when the leader of that country doesn't want your help because he's trying to subjugate his people?
Mhm.
Kim Jong-un wouldn't be like, "Hey, Superman, can you help out the rebels?"
Yeah.
Like, no. But the thing is that they're dependent on him like playing within the rules.
Yeah.
I do like how they're skipping one of the old school DC bullshit traits of like, in the past in DC, thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
In this movie, it's like, I mean, if it becomes necessary, like we will. Like
Does
Superman.
he kill? I thought he didn't kill at all.
Superman didn't. Hawk Girl did.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, look, we're gonna do our best not to, but Hawk Girl did it. Like she'll put her body under the rug. It's fine. Um, and I like that. I like that they're gonna have different moral scales, and it even shows him disagreeing with them. Like, dude, we could have knocked it out and like helped it. Come on, like, of course he would. He's a bleeding heart.
Darian says that there's something about Hawk Girl that she's not supposed to be screaming. That's Canary.
Which that might actually be accurate. I don't think Hawker has a screaming power. She does have the mace, but also the mace is supposed to be electric, so I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the screaming that's supposed to be canary.
Yeah, she said they fucked up and that's why this movie is shit.
All right, Darren. I don't know about your opinion anymore. Um, but no, what else? What else? What else? What do you think of Mr. Terrific? I heard people calling him the real MVP.
I liked him. I thought he was good. I thought he was very. I thought his character, because I know jack shit about Mr. Terrific. I thought his character was enjoyable.
Is it just me? Or is he like he's a solid number three player in this film. Like I would argue after Luthor and Lane, I would say he's a solid like third banana.
Yeah,
Who's he played by? Eddie
the
Gathie?
dude that played uh he came out in X-Men First Class.
Samson? No, no, no. Darwin.
Yeah, he played Darwin.
Yeah, he got blown up. He's the one character that's supposed to be in like unable to die, and they blew him up.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so he died, and then yeah, no, I just like this whole thing all the way through. Um, what else happened? They also had, oh, we didn't talk about him yet. Metamorpho in the pocket dimension.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think of him?
I never really knew. I knew who he was, but I never knew too much about him. But I like this character. I mean, you could tell. Like, I like that he was doing something that he didn't want to do, but he had to do it because his son was being captured.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was that or, the kid, which
Hmm.
I do like that whole aspect of it where it's like they have multiple times, and again, this might be peddling or, digging, but multiple times there are dads that make sacrifices or are not afraid to be emotional in front of their kids. Like he cries, and then Clark's dad cries when he tells him, like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like those moments like that, that it kind of welcomes like those conversations because those conversations are necessary, you know?
I mean, I just thought he was being a pussy, but whatever. Yeah.
Fuck you, Bernie. Not everyone's meant to be a soldier.
He's just being a real big puss. Big puss.
Fuck you. What do you think of crypto?
I loved Crypto.
Did you hear that a dog adoption rates went up by like 500% after the movie?
Well, hopefully is
They keep them.
that's a good, yeah, that's a whole good sign. But then people get a dog and then like, oh, this dog's a lot of work. Hmm, I should probably give it back.
You know, did you know about the 101 Dalmatians problem? Do you know about that? What happened?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people adopted a bunch of Dalmatians, and then next thing you know, they figure out, oh, this breed is kind of hard to take care of.
Slightly worse, dog attacks. Because Dalmatians, counter to the actual movie, are actually aggressive.
Hmm.
Like they're aggressive dogs and they'll bite. So people would buy these dogs for their kids, not train them, and then oh my God, he bit Johnny. And shit got out of hand. So yeah, it was
Hmm.
kind of a 101 Dalmatian situation. Hopefully it doesn't turn into that though.
I mean, hopefully, it's just, I mean, like I like that something good came out of it. I just don't want it to be one of those situations where, ooh, there's a lot more dogs on the street now because they just took them to nice neighborhoods and left them there.
God damn it. Um, James Gunn, when he was casting Superman, arguably the hardest, no, actually probably the hardest character to cast. He said he was looking for an actor to play Superman who possessed the characteristics of humanity, kindness, and compassion. Like someone that you would want to give a hug. Do you feel like he succeeded?
I thought the guy was good at Superman. I didn't know it was the guy from Twisters, the asshole.
Is he the asshole in Twisters?
Yeah, he's the guy in the sunglasses. The one that's
No.
like, why are we fucking helping this chick? Blah, 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 blah.
Really? Did
Yeah,
I need to check that real quick. I did not know he was the guy in Twisters.
yeah, he's the asshole.
Twisters.
The one that's like, fuck this chick. Let's just go get her data and
What the
buy
fuck?
these people's property on the cheap and sell it.
Wow. Okay, fuck this guy. Huh. And yet still he is Superman.
Yeah.
I guess. Should it worked out.
One thing I didn't know about Superman, at least not really that I knew of, that he had robots.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, it depends on which version, but yeah, for the most part, he always has robots.
Mm.
To maintain the Fortress of Solitude. Although in other versions, like depending on which version of the fortress you're seeing, in some of them he has like it's like a massive, massive area. he has a zoo in there. Like he has like Kryptonian animals that are like, okay, well, they're gonna go extinct, so I'm gonna keep them here and like keep them alive.
Oh.
Like I thought for sure that kaiju monster that they released that became massive,
Mhm.
I thought it was gonna be his. I thought it was gonna be from the zoo, and that's how they were gonna frame him. I knew they were gonna frame Superman. I just didn't know how.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna steal this and say, oh, it's a Kryptonian beast. Superman released it or whatever. So no, that I was wrong. I'll give him that. Um, what was I gonna say? The oh, what do you think of Jimmy Olsen and the fact that he got every chick for some reason?
Well, I know that's a callback to like the old school Superman that Jimmy Olsen for some reason is like a chick magnet.
When was that a thing?
It's I want to say it's a callback to the TV show.
Was he though? I mean, I'll believe you if you tell me, but was he?
That's what I read. That it's a callback to a bit from I want to say a TV show of Superman where he's a chick magnet, not because like he tries, but just because that's what happens.
That is odd. I mean, again, I believe you, but huh. Okay, here's Siren is into him, and then Supergirl's into him at 1.2. All right, I guess.
Hmm.
All right, whatever. I get you do you, Jimmy. You do you.
Speaking of Supergirl, what do you think of this new Supergirl?
Um, I'm sure she's gonna be fine. Like she was already funny. She has some attitude. She has character, which I think is a good thing. I think I'm tired of bland basic heroes that are like, I'm a good person. Like, no, like she has some attitude. She called Superman a bitch, her cousin, which
Yeah.
is something that's, well, some cousins would do. So, no, I like that she has character. What'd you think?
I mean, this was completely different from from the Supergirls that we've seen before. It wasn't like the one in Flash or the one in the TV show. So I mean, this is completely different.
But you know what? Now the more I think about it from a writing perspective, I think this is better because it gives you more options of how to play her. Because if you just make her, you risk her being so basic,
Hmm.
it's hard to write. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with Superman. If you make him so overpowered, then people
where's your
aren't gonna like
conflict?
him.
Yeah.
Which
But
is funny that that was like one of the major things that people like were ragging on the film is that oh Superman's getting his ass kicked by everybody in this movie, and it's like well if he was killing everybody or if he was beating the shit out of everybody,
you'd complain about that.
you'd complain about it. Like
Yeah.
that's why it's so hard to make a Superman movie because he's so overpowered. He was Superman is literally the character that that one annoying kid thought of that would say no, I have a power to block that. Mm-mm.
Yeah. No, yeah, he was so OP. So that's why I like that James Gunn nerfed him. The first scene of the entire universe, Superman nerfed.
Mm.
Now we don't got to deal with it. I don't think that's a bad thing.
What I'm wondering is what's gonna happen because I know like they're trying to figure out the whole Batman situation.
Hmm.
Like I heard one rumor that it was the guy from Drop, the that he's like in talks to be the new Batman. I don't think it's true. And then
Brandon?
huh?
Brandon Scaler?
I guess he has a mustache.
Yes. Huh. Okay. I also heard Thad is in the running.
I mean, I think everyone would love that, but I think most people, I think they won't cast him because he'll be bigger than Superman. Not like in popularity, but in size.
I no, I think they won't cast him because he's too old.
But they need an older Batman. Like they can't, like they already have a young Batman with Pattinson, and they keep saying that they're continuing with that Batman, which I don't know why. Like I don't mind it.
It was a great movie.
I like the Batman. Don't get me wrong. But now you're in this tough spot where it's like you've been putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, and it's like, well, are you gonna fucking do it or not? It's the same situation that Marvel's in with the
Blade.
Spider-Man movie, the animated one.
Oh yeah.
How they dude that movie was supposed to come out this year.
You know, yeah, no, I remember that. But no, you know what I think is going to end up happening though?
Yeah.
I really do think they're going to introduce him into the DCU. I could be wrong, but I
Who,
really hope
Pattinson?
the Batman.
You think Pattinson's gonna be the DCU's Batman?
I think he's got at least like 3 films in him to be the DCU's Batman. I think he could be the Batman could be the unofficial first film, and then Superman is the official first film
Is it
technically.
Batman or the Batman? There's many Batmans.
The Batman. And then fucking
If
yeah,
you're wondering why I'm saying this, it's because it's Darian. Darian's in the back, like, which Batman is it? Is it Batman or is it the Batman?
it's the Batman.
So she's the one that's talking shit, just so you know.
That you know what? I won't throw hands. I like Darren. I won't throw hands with Darren. Your days are numbered though. Fucking what's it called? Yeah, I think the Batman could be the DCU's version because he's probably gonna do what, 3 films total? Maybe
Mhm.
4. I mean, I'm sure they could get
Fuck,
Robert
he's
Pattinson.
barely done one. And God knows when the second one is supposed to come out.
Pattinson's only 39. He has time to do it. How old is David? What's his face?
Who?
The guy that plays Superman. He's 32. Damn,
Uh-huh.
7 year age difference.
But remember, like we think like, oh, they got plenty of time, but then you think of the MCU, fucking
10
Iron
years.
Man Iron Man came out in '07 or '08,
Oh
one of
wait.
those. '08, and then fucking 10 years later, well, 11 years later, Endgame comes out. So it's like you're locked in for like 10 years.
I'm sure if they pay Pattinson enough, he won't give a shit.
It also just depends because he's also one of those artsy film guys that likes to do other projects.
Well, it's also not the worst thing in the world if it's like 4 years in between sequels, in between films, 4 or 5 years. Like Batman, 5 years later, Batman Part 2, 5 years later, Batman Part 3, and we're done.
Which is funny because a lot of people like I see a lot of memes online about like how television is now.
Uh-huh.
Like we get 8 episodes and then we have to wait like 2 years for another 8 episodes.
Okay, but I can tell you whose fault that is, though.
It's the I mean it's just the business. A lot of these guys get locked into movies and they can't fucking shoot.
No, but the problem is that Netflix didn't want to lock them down for for long-term contracts.
No, but I'm not saying Netflix. It's not just Netflix. This is a
Well, I
problem
mean,
across the board.
yeah. I mean, because
But
also,
what I think is funny is like this also happens a lot in film.
mhm,
Like how many sequels get delayed like a good chunk of time because of some bullshit?
yeah. Well, like, look, I'm looking at the DCU timeline, right? The Authority and Batman the Brave and the Bold are supposed to come out sometime in 2017. It's technically to be announced the films, but they're on the slate for 2027.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if Clayface reveals that it's in the Batman universe, and then they make Clayface the main villain in the Batman too.
I just don't get why they're making a Clayface movie.
Apparently, it's supposed to be horror based, which I mean, I think
It's
it could
so
be good.
iffy, dude. I don't like when they make villain movies. Like I hated it when they did it with Marvel villains, with Morbius and with Craven. I'm like, this is so stupid. And then you don't have the guy who's supposed to be fighting them in that movie. Like the only one that worked, surprisingly, was Venom.
I'm not surprised because they made Venom an antihero.
True.
But I think this one can work if they give him personality. From what I understand, it's supposed to be like a horror film, but I'm not sure if Clayface, the guy that plays Clayface, is he the victim
But that's even
or
if the studio lets them do a horror film.
well,
Because right now, Warner Brothers, I mean, they're gonna be happy because Superman's making money.
yeah.
But like when you have a movie that is not or not a movie, um a product that's not tested,
Mhm.
that's where they're gonna be like, oh well, maybe we should do this.
Well, look, I'm reading it right now. From what I understand, one, it is supposed to be, it's gonna feel like it's gonna be from the perspective of a B movie actor who's using a
Mm-hmm.
substance to reinvent himself. But he becomes entirely made of clay. So it's gonna be body horror on some level.
Mm-hmm.
I am, from what I understand, Mike Flanagan, who has done a lot of good work, is set to write the film, but he's not directing because he doesn't have time for it.
Mm.
Um, as far as from what I can tell,
That's the next movie coming up on the.
no, it's Supergirl then Clayface,
Mm.
and they already cast the actor. Like they're already shooting, if I'm not mistaken. Um, it's scheduled to be released September 11th, 2026. Here's the thing. Clayface is also set to be is also supposedly going to be the main villain in the Batman Part 2.
Mm.
So would you feature the same villain in two different films in two different years when also in that second year you're going to have another Batman film? Or do the lines cross and we're getting the Batman in the DC universe?
I mean,
And
if
maybe
you're
that's why.
smart, you don't do that, but it's just like that's even if they bring in Pattinson into the new DCU. It's because I think his Batman, I don't know if it'd work because it's a very grounded Batman.
But I
Not
see.
that it's dark because Arian said because it's dark, and I told her to shut up or else I'll hit her.
Jesus.
But it's not even that it's because he's dark. It's just that he's very like you can tell like he is in a real world situation.
But I think that is their strength, is the fact that each of these films can feel different. Think about it. Captain America 2 felt different from Guardians 3, which felt different from Black Panther 1. Like, you
No,
don't,
I'm not talking feel. I'm talking like the circumstances. Like he like in the Batman he feels like a normal guy in a and just he's a vigilante. He's putting on the suit. He's fighting not normal crime, but like base level crime. Like the part where he fucking injects himself with adrenaline. Like you think that guy's gonna be able to last in the super fight with fucking Superman?
not one on one, but he's not supposed to. The idea that Batman can be, we're getting into a very different area. But the
Uh-huh.
fact of the matter is that I do think the Batman fits the tone, can fit the tone of the DCU because it doesn't. That's the thing.
Mhm.
That's the key. If you can keep the Batman movies separate and have them have their own flavor, but then when he crosses over, they have him play ball on some level and be like, look, man, I can take down the henchmen and I'm good with tech, but like that is like I don't know what's a good villain for him. What is a big
Bank robber.
no, what's a big Justice League villain? Apocalypse. Robert Pattinson should look at that and be like, hey, Clark, I think you got this. I, okay, you know what? That feels right. Unless he has a bat suit, that feels right.
Mm.
I don't know. But anyway, overall, what were your thoughts? Like, is there anything that you would want to change from this film?
Mm, I like the guy that plays Superman, but I like Henry Cavill more. And this is just coming from a purely like kid uh point of view. As
Hmm.
a kid, you know how we played with our toys and we're like, this one looks badass.
Uh-huh.
Like if I was a kid and I was holding the action figure of the new Superman and Henry Cavill, I'd be like, this new Superman sucks, and I'd throw him, and then I'd play with Henry Cavill's Superman. I don't hate him, but I
Hmm.
like how Henry Cavill looks more. Does it sound stupid? Sure. Do I acknowledge that it sounds stupid? Yes. But that's my thought.
All right, fair enough. I really liked it. I enjoyed every aspect of it. It hit home with a lot of the things, especially with like I don't know, just try to be a good person and help just for the sake of it. I don't know. I really liked it. I feel after watching this, I still like Man of Steel, but after watching this, I have a feeling of like why couldn't I feel this happy with Man of Steel after watching
I
this
thought you
movie?
were gonna go like into a completely different different
What do you
corridor.
think I was gonna
Why
say?
can't I feel this happy with my family? Like, whoa, Eddie, this is a different podcast. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh Jesus. No, no, completely different feelings there. But no, really liked it. It might be my favorite film of the year, but we'll see. Of course it's a DC movie. Of course it is.
I'm
But
just
yeah.
happy we can get rid of this hunk of shit and we could go into Fantastic Four.
Oh God. They spoiled like the main plot line in the movie already. You know that, right?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. I'm like, why the fuck are you showing so much? Can you not do this?
I think okay, and I could be wrong. I maybe Marvel's worried that like how much of the box office is this stupid ass film gonna take from us?
I don't think it's gonna take much because there's like a week in between,
Yeah. No, 2 weeks.
like 2 weeks. Oh, even better. Like
Yeah.
there's 2 weeks in between. Like it's not gonna be that much. Um, I think they're both gonna make an equal amount of money or a good amount of money. I'm just like, I get it, you all are nervous, but stop showing me everything in the fucking movie.
Well, because the thing is, and I'm not excusing them, I'm just pointing something out here. Thunderbolts, great fucking movie. I would argue it underperformed because it only made 380 against a 180 budget. Still good. I think
Yeah.
Thunderbolts 2 would be good, will be really good if they did it. I doubt they will do it,
And
but
that's because Thunderbolts was actually really well reviewed.
yeah. And then Captain America Brave New World only grossed 415 against a budget of 180.
It's because it's hard, dude. Like for Marvel, it's so hard to hit like those numbers uh pre Endgame
Yeah.
because you're trying to introduce all these new characters and they fumbled in the very beginning with some of these storylines. So it's they're in a spot where they're trying to find their footing with this new era and man, they just need a I think they just overcomplicate it for themselves.
Can I? All right. So I know this is a different podcast. We should do one like comparing them. But
Uh-huh.
real quick, I just want to give a quick thought on that. I think here's the problem with Marvel. They want phase one movies to have phase three numbers. It's not
Yeah.
gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
first Captain America only made I think like 300 mil, if I'm not
Especially new Phase 1 movies.
yeah. Like look, yeah, no, I got it right here. So the first Captain America's budget was about 140. It only made 370, right? Less than
Uh-huh.
400 mil. But it's the first time we're seeing him, right?
Yeah.
You need to give us time to get attached and the characters will grow. But they're wanting phase three money with phase one character. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
That I to me, that's the bigger problem. We can have a bigger discussion about it, but to me, that's the problem.
Yeah. They have their expectations too high.
Yeah, it's like you can't, and that's why they keep doing crossovers, but then we get burnt out, and then the crossovers aren't even making a lot of money. So it's like, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, reset button.
You know.
Stupid. Anyway, that's it. That's a review of Superman. This is a two-part review, folks. Be sure to go check out the other part as well. Superman was too good for us to do it once. We're doing it twice.
But oh,
Uh,
was that
Bernie,
me? Was
thoughts?
that supposed to be me? Oh. Thank you everybody for joining us for our review for Superman Legacy or is it just Superman?
Just Superman.
For Superman 2025. Please uh listen to us wherever you get your podcast needs. I blanked out for a minute.
Hey, you're good.
Please listen to us wherever you get your podcast needs. YouTube, Google, Spotify, Apple, anywhere you're at, that's where we are. Please check us out whenever you get a chance. We try to put out videos every couple weeks. And that's about it. I'm Fernie.
I've been Eddie.
And this was your review of Superman 2025. Let's cut it.
All right.